Hi, welcome to Smack's Tutorials. In this tutorial we'll talk about the news area. We can see we've got 4 sections: web pages, news, events and my products. The news, we can label it anything we like. It doesn't have to be news, it can be something else. So let's change news to be our news. So in settings we go into dictionary and we have news, and we're going to say press releases. That's it, press releases. This is more really what we're saying. Add press release, delete press release, save. So now we've got press releases on news, but this could be anything. News could be tutorials, news, anything that you could list or wish to list. You can rename it anything you like. So let's look at our press releases now. We've got 2 items in here. We could have hundreds of items. We can search for an item and we'll have a drop down of the items, for example. So it works very much like a list-based system. So in here we have 2 news items. Let's add a news item. I'll add a press release. So in here we'll say new press release. Active, yeah, add. So now we've got a new press release. We've got area for the image upload. We've got our main text area. And we've got our title, our summary, the date. Everything is editable. The color acts as a filter. So when we list all, we could say, look, we just want to see ones that we flagged as red. A bit like in Gmail. It's a way we could say, well, these are the ones that we're working on at the moment. We've got various options that we can add. So we'll go into that at a later date, these icons in here. So that's the news items here, and we can select a news item, delete. We can click these directly alter the data. So this now news item is not active. This news item now is, you can't add comments on this one. So this is quite a nice tool. There we go. So we can delete. Let's delete this one. There you go. So you have to confirm to delete. So also on the news items, the press releases, we've just renamed it. We've got another way of looking at these items. We can look at them with calendar view. So at the moment these are just in a list view. We could have hundreds in a list view, but you can see press releases, we might want to assign it to a date. So calendar view is quite nice to see the items as in a date-based system. Okay, so we can see we've got this one here, we've got news item here. These are the dates when the item was added. So we can actually move around this news item and say, oh no, that news item was created this day. And we click on that, and then we can edit directly in the calendar. We can have an item that repeats. We'll go into another tutorial for this, but this just shows you that not only can you add via a list-based system, but also you can add via a calendar. So that's quite powerful. To return back to the previous screen, we click on the calendar button, and that brings us back into here again. So this is quite a good system. So in here we go to the settings and dictionary, and we can rename this tutorials. It's not press releases. We never do press releases, but we do tutorials. So add tutorial, delete tutorial, save. So now it's tutorials. So we can see now these are all our tutorials. so it better matches what we want to list. And we have events, the tutorials and the events are very, very similar. Okay, thank you for watching. I think that's about all.